Hey everyone! So today we're going to do a flip and drag on a 10 by 20 canvas, and our colors for today are Lucas Gold Bronze, Creative Inspirations Van Dyke Brown, Lucas Turquoise, and Soho Phthalo Green Blue. So I'm going to take a 5-ounce cup and I will add my WD-40 silicone spray just so we can release all the paint. And I do like to rub it in on a flip and drag because we don't need those extra cells. This will give you some very tiny cells, but we don't need them. And we're going to add some Soho Green Blue and some Lucas Gold Bronze, some Van Dyke Brown from Creative Inspirations, and some Lucas Turquoise. So I have about the height of my pinky in paint, so it's about 1 ounce. I will give that just a tiny swirl to marry those colors up a little bit. And we'll flip it right here in the middle of the canvas. So all of our paint is dropping to the bottom of the cup. All of these paints in the bottles do have silicone in them, and my paint mixing recipes are right below this video. There are 2 links, one for the base coat and one for our paint pouring. We do have different types of paint that we mix on that video. House paint, craft paint, tube paint. So it's very helpful if you're just starting out. We have paint escaping. So I'm just going to drag this. I try to stay above the canvas as much as possible. And a lot of times you'll see where your cup may have hit the canvas just a little bit, and that's when I like to pull the canvas back, get some white paint on there, maybe over here, and I can move paint around. So this is kind of boring here, so I'll take a little bit of that and I'll bring that into that. And I do have a big white spot here, so I'll take a little bit of this and bring that in. It just gives it a little different look. We do have a lot of paint right here, so I do want to pull that off the canvas. And now I'm going to move some around. See where we pulled that up? Got some pretty little cells in there. I like to stretch it down. And then I like to stretch it out as well, just to open up those cells. And it helps get a little more white off that canvas. So I'm happy with it right there. So now if you've been watching me, you know that I do like to airbrush my edges. You don't have to. You could take a straw and blow a little bit here and there, or you could continue to stretch it to get a look that you want on the canvas. I prefer the wispiness on my paintings, but it's not something that you have to do. So I'm just torching some air bubbles. And I'm going to bring out my airbrush. This airbrush that I use is just a little compact compressor. I have it in my Amazon shop. It's about this big. And this is what comes with it. Everything that you need is with it. It doesn't make a lot of noise, which is good. And my Amazon link is below, and we have all of this stuff in our Amazon shop. So you can get all your paint pouring supplies in one spot. I do go through and try to find the lowest prices for you. Just grab the very end, the edge, and push it out a little bit. So when you come to do this side, I find that it's much easier to turn your canvas. Grab it by the middle and just fling it around. And then we'll do the top. And sometimes you'll see spots like here that you won't want to push out, and that's fine, you don't have to. You just want to make sure you're kind of balanced. I just like to touch them just a little bit to push them out a little bit. So before you do your final torch, I like to step back and look. I don't want that to go over. So this is the way that I'd be looking at it. We'll flip it around for you. Nice big area of paint there to give it some balance. And then we wisp out towards the bottom here. I see one little spot here that's a little bit too much white for me. So I'm going to go in and push this bronze in there. Tone it down just a little bit. And that white will settle as it starts to sink to the bottom. So I'll give you a close-up. So if you haven't subscribed yet, click below. Click on the bell. You'll get notified when I upload a new video. Click like and share. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Join us on Facebook. Our group is the Parage Posse. I also have an art page on Facebook, Christina Welch Art. And that's where you can contact me if you have questions. I'm just sliding that in a little bit so we don't seep over the edge here. So I will fix that little bit of tension. There we go. We have paintings available in our Etsy shop, and we also have our gear at Teespring for our group. If you're looking for resin, we have the Stone Coat Art Coat resin code below. $10 off a $95 order. I'm still picking. There, I'm happy right now where it's at. Join us every Monday night live at 9 p.m. right here on our channel. We will be on vacation on the 13th, so we won't have a live that night. We also have our post office box address below if you want to send a gadget for us to play with. Alan's always game for something new. And if you want to donate to the channel to get in on our quarterly giveaway, that PayPal link is below as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye now.